Yo, what is up guys? It's Carnage, and let's check out the Sojourn on Xbox One. This game was published by Iceberg Interactive and developed by Shifting Tides. It released on September 20th, 2019 for a price of $24.99. This game is a first-person puzzle platformer, and it's a really cool experience. I'm really enjoying it so far from the couple hours I put in, and I'll be showing you guys the game. But first, I wanted to talk about the store description, which is really intriguing, so I figured I would read it for you guys. A tale of light, darkness, and the nature of reality. Traverse a thought-provoking puzzle game and its immersive, color-drenched world of light and shadow. In the Sojourn, you arrive in a mysterious land where lights guide you forward. It's not long until the world reveals itself to be full of challenges. Now you must overcome these intricate and ever more demanding obstacles to uncover the nature of reality. And the adventure begins. It actually is a really immersive cutscene that goes right into, it transitions right into the gameplay. So much so I didn't even realize that I was able to move around for a few seconds there. So there I'm exploring my environment and trying to look in the dark. It's a little dark, but I think there might be a brightness setting. If not, you'll just have to adjust your TV. But either way, here we go. This is a puzzle platformer, like I said. First-person puzzle platformer in the style of like Portal or The Witness. Really nice art style graphics, as you can see. I love how everything just like builds itself there, and this little glowing thing you're following is kind of mysteriously guiding you. It's really cool. I think with this area I just like took my time on this part, and I didn't even want to progress that fast. Like I was just enjoying exploring these nice beautiful rooms and stuff. But I can assure you, the gameplay actually gets very intriguing. You'll see that in a bit. Follow the glowing thing. We open our eyes in hopes of seeing what lies before us, but we all realize is how alien our world is. And now we're outside. And there's some weird statue of some couple with a baby, I think, in their hand. Birth. That makes sense. That's the name of the chapter. And holy crap, if you didn't think it was beautiful inside, well, now we're outside and it looks even better. That looks awesome. I was sitting here just admiring the scenery, and I would definitely recommend you guys do too. Because, yeah, it's just a beautiful game so far. Music is kind of chill and relaxing. Sets the tone. And here we go. Now we got two glowy things. You know, I just thought of that. Maybe that's like some symbolic thing with the man and the woman that were with the baby, the couple. I wonder. It just dawned on me. That might be what that symbolizes. But who knows? I really don't know too much about the story yet. I've played a couple hours, but of course I'm not going to spoil anything. And it kind of lets itself play out. By the way, I just wanted to confirm that you can actually change the brightness settings. I did earlier, and I forgot it was in an earlier clip, but you are able to within the game. Of course, that's mainly for indoor areas, and I haven't found many that really... it was only that starting area that really was too dark, but either way, here we continue on. And like I said, the first couple minutes of the game are just kind of exploring and relaxing, but we will get to the puzzle gameplay very soon. I just wanted to show you guys how, how awesome this experience is from the beginning. Even just this story-based stuff going on here. Trying to interact with these people, but they don't want anything to do with me. Damn statues. Alright, so this wall is going to break and turn into a door magically. Gotta love it. And this family here, whatever statue, this must be the main focus of the story, because I feel like they're like the main characters and what's going on here. But I'm not quite sure yet. And we got Merlin the Wizard hanging out, apparently. So here we go. We're going to move on to the next area. For a second, I thought we had 3 glowing things this time, but nope, still 2. So this is the part where we actually get into the puzzle gameplay. They start to show you off the special power to enter the dark world. So this is the main mechanic of the game. You go from the light world to the dark world, almost like a Zelda inspiration from Link to the Past, right? It gave me that vibe a little bit. But anyway, you go into the dark world through this little portal and see what happens. Aside from getting an achievement. Welcome to reality. Stepped into the dark world. So it says start moving around, and you can see how this power works by walking in any direction. So once you run out of that meter in the middle there, it'll go from the dark world back to the light world automatically. So it's based on steps and not time either. So you can stop and it actually stops the bar, as you can tell. I like that it's based off movement and not just time, because as you figure out puzzles, you'll have to stop and think to figure out how to do it. Of course, later puzzles probably will have some time-based elements, but at least the basics, I know you can stop and think about it, about what to do next. Here we're coming to some mysterious ring that looks like part of a puzzle, but it actually is not. Very ominous, though. We first picture the world as a piece of art, painted with the unknown that our eyes observe. I'm loving this, very immersive, intriguing story, whatever's going on here. I don't even understand a lot of it, but it's very minimalistic. They don't have a lot of text, they don't have a lot of detail, but they tell the story through these weird, creative cutscenes. So, loving the art direction. So we got transported to this other mysterious area, and we're going to go through another door. Let's see where this leads us. Oh, wow. Okay, so we're back in this area again. Now it looks like a town almost. And of course, what else to try than to jump off the edge, because that's what you got to do in every game to see if you can do it, and apparently you can. And I do something even stupider here. After that, I think I'm like, oh, okay, I'm going to be a smartass and try to jump across the gap because I can take shortcuts. Let's see if it works. Nope. Just fall through and respawn again. It was worth a try, right? No speedrunning strat there, I guess. Here we were meeting up with this family again. So this is, like I said, this has got to be the main characters in the story. So here we're coming up to our first actual puzzle in the game, finally. And there's going to be a gap ahead. What we're going to do is stand on this dark portal, and it makes a bridge across. So as they said, certain platforms and walkways only show up in the dark world. So there's going to be a lot of puzzles with that, and even more aspects as well, building onto that mechanic. So here we got a little mysterious statue, and it's not awakened yet. It says that you can swap places with it, but only in the dark world. So once you're in the dark world, you aim at the statue, press right trigger, and you swap positions, and you basically teleport. And there we go. That is the first level or challenge completed. Just exploring a little more on the side, looking to see if there's anything there. There might be some hidden collectibles in the game that are tied to achievements. I think there's something like that. I haven't found any yet, though. And speaking of finding and exploring, this level's called Curiosity. You can move the statue anywhere by swapping places with it. Swapping does not consume the power of the flame. So that will not mess with your bar as you're switching positions when you use right trigger. Only when you're moving around and walking. So I'm going to try to figure out this puzzle. Like I said, you can't swap or use the statues when you're in the light world, only when you're in the dark world. So the glowing stuff under the statue is actually going to fill up our bar again. And we're going to try to get across the bridge, but just walking across like this is not going to make it in time. As you can see, the blue section will just fall out right there. So what we got to do is try to like swap the statue while we're in the dark world. So switch to the dark world, and then we try to walk over close to the bridge, but not going over it. Now we can press right trigger and swap. There we go. And now we have more than enough time to swap with it and walk across the bridge. That's how it's done, basically. That's the premise of this game. I mean, that's the basics. But they're going to start introducing even more concepts and crazy challenges. And I got another achievement. Step by Step. Not the TV show. Good show, though. Alright, we're on to the next level. This challenge is actually, this puzzle actually gets a little more interesting, and I get tricked a little bit, so it's starting to mess with my brain, which is a good thing in a puzzle game. You know, you want to actually be challenged. So I try to get close to the stairs where the blue stuff is, but I can't quite get across yet because I don't have enough of the meter. So I got to figure it out. I got to probably move back and swap the statue down there. The statue's in the right spot right now because it's close to the stairs. But I don't quite swap there yet. I should have that time, but little that I know, I wasn't used to it yet. So I was still trying to figure it out. And of course, you can't awaken the statue in light mode, as we already know. But there we go. Now I swap to it, and I'm able to easily walk up the stairs now because I have the full meter. But you don't want to keep going, apparently, because there's another blue staircase. So we're going to have to swap back again. And this time I did it without any hesitation because I figured the concept out. So now we can easily walk up with enough time and probably have to do it one more time. So I want to get close to the edge and then teleport back again. Bam. Here we go. And we're back up on the stairs, and I think we can make it across now. There we go. It's just going to get harder and more challenging, but like I said, that's a great thing for a puzzle game. It also is a fairly long game. I think it has 4 worlds, and this is only levels in the first world. These are, I don't know how many levels each world has, but all of this is still the first world. So there's a lot to offer, a lot of content, which is fair because it's a $25 game. So while it is a high price, it's got a lot of content, a lot of levels. It'll keep you challenged and trying to figure things out for quite a while. So this next level introduces a new concept. We have a gate and a button, and you can basically stand on the button and it will open the gate. Now you can also swap a statue and it will teleport onto the button, allowing the gate to open. Also, you can see in the top there's like this energy that's connected to the statue when you're in dark mode, and that shows what what it's associated with. So if you see in dark mode right here, we can look at the statue again once I make it across the bridge, and we'll notice there's a little beam of energy that's going from here to the gate. So that lets you know that they're connected, and we're ready to pass to the next area again. Alright, so this level is called Simple Twist, and I doubt it will be very simple. But we'll see how it goes. So we have another button and a gate on the left down there. And of course, a statue. So let's see if we can make it across. We got a staircase over there as well, with the blue missing part. So we got to obviously get across again in Dark World. Interesting. Refill it here. I gotta probably swap, just like before almost. Gotta swap the statue so it teleports there. But then we need to refill it. Yeah, there we go. We gotta get to that blue aura. Now teleport again. Alright, so we can get up these stairs easily. So we got enough energy now that we teleported back, and we're up here, but we have another problem. There's a gate that's closed. So what we're going to have to do is swap back and teleport. Now we have full energy. Let's see if we can make it to the button. Now remember, once we stand on the button, the gate will open when the statue's there. So we teleport, and the statue switches positions, landing on the button, allowing us to pass. So this level is fairly similar to the last one. It's not too different, and I get it pretty quickly to get through. Just got to get close to the bridge again and swap. Now the cool thing here is actually it shows you, the game is kind of teaching you that you can actually swap through the gates. You don't have to worry about the gate obstructing your, you can't walk through it, but you can sure teleport through it. And continuing on. Oh, that never gets old with that animation of the bricks just automatically building itself. And there we go. It built the staircase. So we're able to move up there. Oh, there are those two glowing things again. So I bet they're going to turn into people. And I was right. There's the whole family again. Apparently Merlin is part of the family. And an achievement. Probably a story-related achievement, I'm assuming. So yeah, the next area is actually going to introduce yet another concept already. Like I said, it's cool the game doesn't keep you on one concept too long. It's like always introducing new stuff. So this one is going to teach us about how to use the harp. And also what that tune does is rebuild the bridge. So as you can see, that red bridge just appeared when I put the song on. When I pressed right trigger on the harp statue. So we have a limited amount of time to get across. As you can see, the on-screen music indicator shows us how long we have. And also, of course, the tune ends knowing that the bridge will break at the end of the tune. So I was a little stuck here, but we're going to figure it out. And also, while you can jump, you can actually make that jump across. Of course, that would defeat the purpose of the puzzle. But yeah, we're going to try to ring it again. And I pretty much do the same thing as last time. And don't even make it across that part. But hopefully we get it the next time. I was definitely doing something wrong there. Let's try this one again. Third time's the charm, right? Let's see how it goes. So this time I actually get close to the bridge, then play the tune. And that should do it. Because even though we exit dark mode, it doesn't matter anymore. We are able to make it across during the tune and get to the next area. Oh, this area looks big. They introduced and put a bunch of stuff that we already learned about. So here's where it's starting to get complex. We got the harp, we have the statue, we have the gate and the button as well. This part's going to be tricky. It's like already I'm overwhelmed at this point. And it's probably going to get even crazier, guys, like I said. So yeah, that beam is showing that connects to that gate, as I was saying earlier. And I put the statue there so the gate opened, I believe. Now, we don't want to ring it until we're close. So I figured that part out. But, unfortunately, the gate is closed. I thought it was open. The statue has to be on that button right there. Alright, so we got to get some more energy at that statue. And then somehow get that statue onto the button while also being able to get across the bridge with the harp. So there's a little dilemma here. We got to figure out both of those things at the same time, pretty much. So we got the gate open with the switch, but how are we going to get enough energy to get over to the bridge? That's the other problem. So let's see what we can do here. So we teleport there. Now we have more energy again. Got to get close to the bridge. Now if we teleport back, we got full energy again. And we have the statue over there. But it's not on the it's not opening the gate anymore. So I'm trying to figure out how to do that from this spot. But maybe we just hit the music harp now. We get across the bridge and then see what we can do. Barely make it just before it crumbles. But I was still in dark mode, so I was able to teleport back with full energy. And it is not on there. However, I don't think all hope is lost yet. Because I teleport back and the statue is right next to the gate. So if we move right onto the button, we'll be able to open the gate. Let's see if it works. So as we teleport, the statue should teleport to where I was last, which is on the button. And there we go. We made it. I actually thought I was screwed at first there, but that actually turned out to be the correct solution. But yeah, guys, I don't want to spoil too much of the game, being as it's a puzzle game. That would kind of ruin the experience. You know, hope you guys enjoy the game. If you like puzzle games of any kind, especially Portal, Numa, Breath of Life, and The Witness, then I would highly recommend you pick this game up. It's definitely worth it. If you're not sure and you know the price is a little bit high, but you haven't played the games I mentioned, then I would say wait for a sale and try it out. But it is a very solid game. You can tell by the production value. You can tell by the art style. Beautiful music, relaxing vibes and stuff. It controls fine. There's no issues there. I'm really struggling to find any issues with the game. Like, the only thing I could think of is the price. Like, $25 is definitely a steep price for anyone that might not be sure about it. But if you know that you like puzzle games and you like the ones that I mentioned before, definitely buy it. So yeah, guys, thanks for watching the video, and I hope this gave you more insight on the Sojourn, which is out now on Xbox One as well as other platforms. Also, if you haven't already, and you consider hitting that subscribe button so you get notified when my new videos go live, and I plan on getting some more content up soon. Also, feel free to post in the comments. I'd love to hear what you guys think about the game or the video or both. So thanks again, everyone, and I'll see you next time.